Peace, family, and welcome back to Conjure. My name is Rumunera. I am the owner and conjurer here at Conjure. Welcome back to my sanctuary. Welcome back to another episode of Conjure Corner. Happy New Week, guys. Happy Moon Day. I hope that everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope that you all had a phenomenal weekend. And I hope that you guys are getting ready for this full moon that's coming in hot on the 15th. Now, we got some conjure coming up to get us ready for that. But before we jump into that, I want to jump into today's Conjure Corner episode, which is all about undoing, removing, reworking, and alchemizing any energy that you guys may find yourself still lingering in as it relates to this election that has just passed. Now, y'all already know that I don't participate in political games, but I don't judge you if you do. Okay, well, maybe just a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. I am still going to help you counteract all of that unbalanced, stagnant energy, all of that emotional turmoil that I see a lot of you guys still having a hard time coming down from. And what I want to say is that let's get serious for 1 second. With this election and everything that we see happening as it relates to the collective moving around us, I really want you guys to start being very mindful of the spirit of division that is running rampant right now. Now is not the time to become the enemy to your neighbor. Now is not the time for you to become an enemy to your mate or to your spouse. Now is the time to band together and see who the real enemy is on your soil. Okay. So now is not the time to make an enemy out of the people that you love and the people that you care about, especially if you don't understand how you are playing a pawn and exactly what this dominant, totalitarian government is that we are all living under. Now is the time to really find community, hone in on your community, and if you plan on organizing, get it the fuck offline. Get it offline. Take your organizations and your conversations offline so that you don't have to sit and wonder how your organizations and your plans were infiltrated. We are really going to begin to see that spirit of Martin Luther King, of turning the cheek after being, we're going to really begin to see the collective shift away from that thinking, that passive thinking and that passive energy that King's energy was and what he contributed to us as a society. We're really going to begin to see that passive going along to get along, marching, but never putting any vigor or anger, righteous anger towards really shifting the dynamics that we see happening around us. So we're going to really begin to see the collective really take on that Malcolm X rebellion energy, that uprising, that uprooting. And as we see that happening, I want you guys to also understand that those are the same things that are happening within us. That righteous anger, we are channeling that and alchemizing it in order for us to create a better world. Okay? So if you find yourself still lingering and the energy that was the election, and you're finding yourself having a hard time moving past that energy, I really want to invite you to operate or to engage in this election cleanse conjure. This cleanse is really going to be about helping you to release and let go of any intense energy that is really starting to affect you physically because you can't move past the emotion. Okay, so this ritual was really designed to help you cleanse and release tension, frustration, stagnant energy, allowing for calm, clarity, and understanding. Okay, the tools that you are going to need is a coconut, a bowl for water, smudging tools, Fortress, Saltworks, or any fixed salt, a black and white candle. And if you do not have an additional black or white candle that you will also need, you can feel free to use my subconscious undoing fixed candle. I know a few of you picked this up at the Witchcrafted Marketplace. We still have them available online. If you find yourself drawn to this ritual, you can also use your subconscious undoing fixed candle in replace of your black and white candle as well. But I would still add in a white candle so that it's separate for your cleansing and your renewing, okay? The smudging tool that I'm going to be using is hyssop. You can find it at www.conjureworksdelarue.com. I am going to be using my bridegroom petition oil, my fortress saltworks, and my works incense. As we get started, we're going to jump right in to the ritual. Step one for beginning this ritual is just centering yourself, centering your focus. Make sure that you are in a space where you will not be interrupted for at least 15 minutes, okay? You really want to be able to engage and spend time with yourself without interruptions as you put yourself in the space for ritual and as you set your atmosphere for a place of ritual. So the first thing you want to do is prepare your space. This is the part where you can go ahead and use our incense works. I am using my Fortress Salt Works for my smudging tools, and so I'm just going to put some more here, and you can really begin cleansing yourself, your hands. You can stand up and allow that also to do a full body cleanse, but now is the time to cleanse. Okay, family, let's keep going. The next step, your space is prepared. You've smudged your candles. I would even go a step further and have a separate bowl of prepared fixed water. To that water, you can add your fixed oils. Go ahead and add any of your favorite fixed spiritual waters from the sanctuary here at Conjure Works, or any of your most favorite waters to work with, like your Florida water, your tobacco water, coming really soon to the website, so stay tuned. And go ahead and cleanse down your jars of candles as well, really allowing the insides to be cleansed as well. It's okay if that wick gets wet, it's going to dry, okay? So once your space is prepared, now we want to get ready to really fix these candles. If you are working with the subconscious undoing candle, it is already fixed for you upon purchase, but go ahead and still set your intentions, speak your own prayers of intentions or affirmations, and add your own ashe to your candle if you're using our subconscious undoing. As you are preparing your fixed candles, I love sometimes to write or inscribe my intentions on the inside of the candle, or feel free to use the glass as a place of writing as well, or maybe write your intentions on a piece of brown paper bag and find a way to secure that paper or your intentions as well to the candles. For your cleansing candle or your breaking up and removing energy up at your candles, this is where you want to now go in and add your petition oils, or whichever conjure oils call to you. You want to go ahead and begin adding them to the tops of your candles, as well as laying down the foundation of protection, which is your Fortress fixed salt, and you can apply all of that inside of the candles. A petition that you can write for your black candle is: I release all negative energies, frustrations, and heaviness. I cast residual frequencies out of my space and out of my spirit. and then you can light your candle. And then for the white one, you can repeat, I welcome peace, clarity, and renewal, and may my mind and heart be clear and at ease, or curate your own. Okay, family, we have our candles inscribed. We have our foundations of protection, the oil laid down, as well as our fortress of protection via our fortress saltworks that you can find both at www.conjureworksdelarue.com. Head on over to the website, pick up your saltworks as well as your petition oils. So our candles are ready. Now is the time that you want to grab your petition paper. It will be restocked soon to the website. And here's where you can begin writing down specific words and feelings or energies connected to the election that you desire to release. Fold them 3 times away from you. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Visualize all of these negative energies and vibrations flowing away and out of you and into that petition. Once you have your petition written and you have sealed your petition with the method that was given to you, folding 3 times, now that you have that, you can go ahead and light your candles, and then you can feed your petitions to your black candle. And make sure you have a burn safe dish next to you so it can catch that excess petition paper that will burn. Okay, stay safe always, even in ritual. And now we are going to move on to the cleansing aspect of this ritual. And so you want to grab your water, you want to grab your bowl, and you want to grab your fresh coconut. You can also, if you can't find fresh coconut, just use a good coconut water that doesn't have too many chemicals in it. But I really want you guys to use a real one because I want that flesh, okay, from out of the coconut. So grab your coconut, grab your water, grab your bowl, grab your hyssop, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, family, we moved outside so that we can finish up our ritual. Now that the working aspect is finished, we are now going to work on our cleansing water that we are going to be using on ourselves for the next 7 days, okay? And so we have our coconuts, we have our hyssop that you can find at www.conjureworksdelarue.com. I am still using my incense works as my smudging tool of choice while I prepare my spiritual cleansing bath, in a sense, whatever you want to call it. As well as I am going to be using my Evil's Eye indigo water for protection, and as well as my Palo Santo water for cleansing. Now is the time that you can crack open your coconut. Please be very careful when doing this. You can pour out some to the earth. Give some of that water to the earth. And then what you have left over, you can go ahead and pour the rest of it into your bowl. Okay. And if you could take some of that coconut meat out, go ahead and extract as much of that meat out as you can. Okay. Where you can begin adding your hyssop. Okay, you don't need that much of it, just enough. Okay. Here is where you can also add your indigo eye water, as well as your Palo Santo water for cleansing and amplification of cleansing. Okay. And then from here, go ahead and add in your distilled water, and you want to make sure that you're working the herbs and everything that I'm calling for you to put in, or any additional herbs that you may feel called to put in. Okay, and as you are mixing your waters, this is where you're saying your prayers, where you're reinforcing your incantations of petition to spirit. This is where your confidence of power of communication comes into play. Okay, this is where you really begin to reinforce this portal of protection and of cleansing and of removing blockages and of letting go the emotions and the turmoil connected and that you picked up as you got ready for this election, and giving your energy away and stifling it. Okay, and so once you are here, you have imparted your petitions again into your water. This is where you can go in and put your cleansing candle, which is your white candle, into the water and allow it to sit for about an hour or two and really merge and get and lend to your water its own spiritual powers of cleansing, and that you bridge together all elements of ritual. Okay, so once you have your candle in place with your water, go in and let that sit, allow it to sit as long as you feel it be necessary. I am more than likely going to allow mine to sit for 48 hours, but if you, 24 hours. And if you find yourself in a rush, allow it to sit for at least 2 before you go in and begin using your spiritual cleansing waters. Once you feel that your water is where it needs to be energetically and you are ready for use, go ahead and use it to cleanse your crown, your chest area, the soles of your feet, your hands, the back of your neck, your ears, anywhere those energy centers are open. Okay, you want to cleanse. So spend time with your works. Don't be in such a hurry to get up and to go. Once your water is fixing, before you get up and remove yourself from ritual, make sure that you take a few moments, at least 10, to just sit and be with your creation. Sit in meditation, sit and focus, and continue to reiterate within your mind, within your subconscious, your intention for these works. As you are drawing back your energy, calling back your energy, and realigning the energetic frequency of energy that you willfully gave away, and now you're going to call it back. Upon closing your ritual, make sure that you are thanking your ancestors and your spirit guides that assisted you, and make sure that your workings are in a safe place. I thank you guys so very much for joining me for this week's Conjure Corner, as I assisted you in cleaning up and removing any of that funky, stagnant, nasty energy that is left over from election season. And so I truly hope that this ritual meets and finds you exactly where you are. And I hope that you obtain the spiritual cleansing that you are looking for. But more importantly than that, I hope that you become more aware of how powerful your energy is and how necessary your permission is. Okay, y'all, until next time, thank you for joining me on this week's Conjure Corner, where I give you 15-minute conjure rituals to connect you deeper and more closely to spirit. Peace.